First link of the day.
In 10 years, what's your favorite slang? Steven.
Niggers.
Steven.
I don't know what I heard, but I looked at chat, so I can only assume.
Guys, I'm gonna need y'all to stop noticing some things. Stop noticing that Nathan Drake and Sully were replaced by girl bosses. Stop noticing that a small black woman single-handedly beat the shit out of Nathan and Sam. Stop noticing that the developer of the ultra-based Killzone games now makes games about a fat, dog-ugly lesbian who definitely drives a Jeep Wrangler. Stop noticing that one of the best characters of all time, Jin Sakai, was replaced with a butch lesbian who raises a child with another woman, an action that God hates. Stop noticing that angry masculinity personified, Kratos, was replaced with the cuck of war who isn't even the main character in his own story anymore. Stop noticing that a muscly armed lesbian in Last of Us 2 literally killed Joel as the bagel director of the game held him down for a beating. Stop noticing that the director is Jewish. Ellie's girlfriend is Jewish, and the entire game was stated by the director to be a metaphor for Israel. Stop noticing that Peter is cucked by a woman and a black man in Spider-Man 2, and MJ somehow went from being a journalist to a superhero because stunning and brave. Shall we do Xbox next? Stop noticing that based masculine characters like Marcus, Dom, and Cole were replaced by Kate Diaz. Stop noticing that Halo Studios made Cortana ugly and Chief a simp. Stop noticing that they made the hero in Fable a woman. But guys, don't worry, there's totally not an attack on men right now. Stop noticing that based masculine Assassin's Creed protagonists were replaced with a black queer man and an ugly woman. Stop noticing that Silent Hill F is just feminist propaganda designed to make women hate the concept of marriage. Very subtle, by the way. There's a boss at the end that's a wedding dress. Stop noticing that after 3 Witcher games starring Geralt, the new game we play exclusively as Ciri, who they just happen to make ugly and fat now. Could it be because of all the diversity consultants and cucked beta males that CDPR recently hired? Nah, couldn't be related. Stop noticing that you couldn't play as a woman or a minority in Call of Duty World at War 2008, and now you are forced to play as a woman and a minority in Black Ops 7. Stop noticing that you couldn't play as a woman or a minority in Battlefield 4, and now you are forced to play as a woman and a minority in Battlefield 6. Stop noticing that in World War Z, all of the default characters you can pick from are gay and black. Stop noticing that every single film franchise has been cucked by a strong girl boss woman. Stop noticing that movies that always starred men in the lead roles are all women now. Predator, Ghostbusters, Mad Max, Marvel, Star Wars, etc. All women. Stop noticing that in Marvel Zombies last month, they replaced all the male superheroes with girl bosses. Man, that's a lot of stuff I need you guys to stop noticing. So boys, on to the real question, why? Why is all of modern media, video games, and film against us? Keep watching, and I think the answer will surprise you. All right, boys, if you're like me, you probably stay up too late gaming all the time, so when you finally go to bed, you want to fall right to sleep. A few months ago, I got the Manta Sleep Sound Mask. The deep and restful sleep I've been getting with these bad boys is insane. In charge. You can see this all going back to the story of Adam and Eve in the garden. Satan knew that if he came after Adam directly, his neck would get snapped. But if he was able to trick Eve, then he could get control of Adam through Eve. Satan is the father of feminism, and Satan was the first feminist. This is why none of us should watch Korn or support OnlyFans or Kornhub. Korn is literally Satan getting control of you through a woman. But jumping into video games, I want to talk about how these degenerate bulldykes were able to do this in so many game studios. Now, first and foremost, I want to make it clear that beta cuck men opened the door for this. Phil Spencer, Herman Hulst, Yves Guillemot, Neil Cuckman, Cory Barlog, all pussified men who hired women to be in leadership positions at game studios. But specifically, let's look at some of the key ones involved. Kim Belair. Kim was hired and promoted at Ubisoft to push her anti-male, anti-white, satanic propaganda in all of the games she touched. Her team at Sweet Baby Inc. is featured in videos like this.
Over 2,000 video games are produced every year in Canada. The industry makes over $3 billion every year by creating new games, but marginalized people seem to always get the shorter end of the stick.
Can somebody tell me what reality this woman is living in? Last I checked, every single effing game had a gay, disabled black girl boss in it. So this whole marginalized people are getting cut out, like, it's just bullcrap now.
The importance of seeing this character's tits
is more important than protecting their lungs.
Video game corporations have been repeating their recipe for success, but diversity has now become the missing ingredient.
Enemies or adversities, like movies, you can.
This guy keeps overusing the word cuck, man. I mean, he's clearly an incel, right? I can't think of anything more cucky than being an incel. Literally cucked by every other normie.